And although we didn't go forward with it at that time, I followed his rise with the Timberwolves with great interest. Last Sunday night, I called Fred at his home. And I shared with Fred that Greg may be leaving Iowa State. And I asked him if he'd have interest in talking with me about our head job. And he told me, not only do I have interest, Jamie, but I've got a plan. I've got a plan because I know there's those that will be critical of the fact that I've never coached. And I told Fred that if Greg let me know he was leaving, I would call him. He'd be the only person I'd call, and he'd have the opportunity to share that plan with me before I talked to anybody else. On Monday afternoon, when Greg let me know he was leaving, I called Fred and said, I'm in my car. I'm going to be at your house at 5 o'clock. When we sat at his kitchen table and talked about his desire to be at Iowa State, he shared 3 things with me. Number 1, he's played and learned from some of the best coaches out there. Larry Brown, Larry Bird, Flip Saunders, Kevin McHale, Tim Floyd, Johnny Orton. He convinced me that although he hasn't coached officially, he has coached because he's learned what great leadership is all about. He told me, secondly, he understood that his ability to be successful at Iowa State was about who he surrounded himself with. And he told me his number 1 priority is he had to find a way, however possible, to retain T.J. Otzelberger as his associate head coach and lead recruiter.